Hey y'all, Lunchbox here. Y'all seem to like the last local report, so we're doing another one. This time we're going back to NVI MAX because it is my locals of choice and it's like the closest locals to me. And we are taking a new deck this time. We are taking Chainsaw Man. We are bringing 8 choice. It was either this or the Makima build. Yeah, there is like the meta build like kind of floating around. That's not what this channel really is about. We deal more with like the other decks in the series. And yeah, we are bringing 8 choice Chainsaw Man power build centered around power, the character, not like the numbers on the bottom of the card. So let's see how we do. Pro tip if you're coming to NVI MAX, don't walk through this. It's all thorns. Find the tree and walk through this dirt path. No dilly-dallying today. We went straight to our matches. Round 1 was against FGO, and I did get this one. My opponent did have some bad luck, but my powers battling the level 2 Gilgameshes actually put in some work. Now, NVI MAX actually streams all of the tournaments, and I was on it. This round was against Bocchi the Rock, and I was wrecked. I don't want to say I was sacked, but I kind of was sacked. I had all my level 3s in play, and my opponent just canceled everything. You know, it happens. That base player could definitely reach. Round 3 was against Persona 3 Reload, and I misplayed badly. I did not attack with my power first, even though I had full combo, and they rest countered with the Igor. I lost pretty badly. Final round was against Idolmaster, and I also lost this one pretty badly. I was not able to get any of my combos going. I also didn't cancel as much as I would have liked, and they kind of soul rushed me straight to level 2. Nah, I misplayed a lot. We're doing this again.
What is this?
Power stand.
6, 7, 1.
God damn it.
You're on 6.
Round 1 was against Blue Archive. My opponent had a pretty bad game, but I was able to close it out. I was pretty stable around level 2 while I kept slamming climaxes and swinging. And with the twin drives, I was keeping my stock fairly clean.
This deck does have a Crocs swap for it.
You were dumping Crocs?
It's Don Quixote.
Round 2 was against Idolmaster, more of a memory compression build. Same thing as before, I kept my stock clean using my level 1 Akis. Because they were fairly compressed, I was going to Icy Tail them with the Chainsaw Man. The power finisher also put in the work to help close out the game. Everyone seemed to have plushies today, so I went in my car and I got mine. Round 3 was against Ayakashi Triangle. I canceled like a god, and the level 1 powers again did really well against their level 2 standby targets. Also, the Mihimino Drop Surge stopped one of their standby targets. Final round, top table against Arifureta. Not that build, it's more of a blue arch build. I lost this one, and they actually got me from 2-5. And because you never get second place after losing your top tables, I did get third. And here is the PR card. It is a Megumi. Weiss Schwarz has been updated. Sundays is now at 4 p.m. and Fridays is still at 7 p.m. After that, we went to Korean barbecue and the steam and grease was messing up my lens. But there we go. Hell yeah, Korean barbecue's great. Well, all right. I guess second time's the charm. So the first time around, wow, I did really bad. I misplayed quite a bit, and that's mainly like one of the reasons that we do go to locals. We play test the deck out, see if there's any changes that we can make, and I did do a couple changes for the deck, and those changes actually helped the deck out quite a bit. One card that actually put in quite a bit of work was the Icy Tail Chainsaw Man. It was really good during times when my opponent was like super compressed, getting those extra mills, and also the Chainsaw Man did really help out if my opponent didn't have a waiting room or like a lot of cards in the waiting room. That way I could Icy Tail out those cards and then I'll attack with the power. That way I could get some cards to the top of the deck. Man, that burned forward too. It's really solid. And what's also really nice is that the power will burn 4, but you also lose the climax, so you could go for more precise and exact damage for the other cards. So this deck is pretty gambly, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you're gonna be guaranteed like the wins a majority of the time, it is very, very gambly. But there are cards to increase the chances of those gambles working out in your favor. Would I recommend this deck? I would say yes. Like it's a really fun deck. It's a thoroughly enjoyable deck. Obviously put your own spin on it. I personally thought that the actual colors, because it is a quad color deck, I thought that the colors would kind of screw me over, but it didn't really screw me over that much. There were some times where I didn't have green in my clock or green in my level, so I wasn't really able to play out my Akis. Like, seriously, why does the green Aki, like, support yellow choice? But if you play your cards right, no pun intended, this is a really strong deck. It's really, really good. Definitely try it out. And on top of that, it was pretty cheap. Like, the most expensive card were the Himeno Brainstormers, and we only run 2 of them. It's a nice alternative to the real meta build. So yeah, definitely check it out. And yeah, NVI MAX, thank you again for hosting Weiss Schwarz every Friday at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. now. All right, everyone. Love you all. Take care. Let me know if you've played this deck or a variation of this deck and what you think. Deck profile of this will be up very shortly. Take care, everyone. Peace.